Welcome back to another video of Pondering Christianity. Here, we tackle the big questions that pertain to Christianity. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Hit that subscribe button if you're digging what I'm putting down. Without further ado, can we prove God's existence? I wanted to cover this topic to clear up an issue that I think permeates the apologetics and counter-apologetics community. Mainly this: Christian apologetics aim to compile and examine evidence and see where the evidence leads. Being a Christian apologist myself, I firmly believe it leads to God's existence. But can I prove God's existence? Well, the answer is strictly no. Allow me to use an illustration to expand on this point. I come home from a long day at work. To my dismay, the front door is kicked in, the electronics are missing, there's writing on the wall saying "sucker," and my neighbor is in the front yard telling me they saw someone go into the house and come out with the electronics. Now, I begin to use the evidence to arrive at conclusions of what occurred. Of course, the first thing I would assume is quite simply the most obvious. Someone broke into my home and stole those possessions. Now, here's the key separator. I did not witness this person coming into my home and committing these acts. However, to me, there is a clear outcome. Someone clearly stole these items. Now, it is possible that someone broke the door on accident. Some good Samaritan took the items because they saw the front door and didn't want the items stolen, so they took them for safekeeping. Another random bystander decided to take the chance to graffiti the home as they figured they could just hide in the chaos of everything else. And my neighbor saw the earlier mentioned good Samaritan taking my items for protection. Yes, it's possible to explain the facts that way, but very unlikely, meaning it is not probable that these events unfolded in the fashion I just described. This is exactly what the debate between the theist and the atheist essentially is. The theist says the most obvious conclusion is that someone stole my items. The atheist is claiming that the evidence could just as easily support the alternative theories that I posed. Which, here's the thing. The evidence alone and in isolation can very much support either theory. However, as more evidence comes to light, then this shapes not only the outcome, but also how we interpret the previous facts found. Therefore, making those abstract scenarios more improbable. Now, while the facts will never fully exclude alternative theories, they do make those theories less and less probable. So, in conclusion, we can never fully prove God's existence, which I would argue is by design. However, we can uncover more and more evidence of God and Christianity, which, of course, those who wish will always have an alternative theory they could present. The importance of observing evidence is doing it in its entirety and not in isolation, where it can easily be open to other outcomes. Now, by all means, poke, prod, and examine all possible theories, and then begin to examine how complete of a solution they provide. That's exactly what apologetics is here to do. Find the evidence, cross-examine it against what other disciplines have found, and attempt to arrive at the most likely solution. So at the end of the day, we don't get a front row seat to history, so we can never know for sure what exactly happened. But much like a detective, we can uncover more and more evidence to reconstruct history with great accuracy. That's it for this week. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep on pondering.